Hey guys, welcome back to another budgeting video. I am doing my very first cash stuffing for April, and it is my bi-weekly pay. I got paid Thursday. It is now Monday. Sometimes it's just really hard to find time filming, and when you have peace and privacy bestowed upon you, sometimes you just gotta take it. People were here unexpectedly. Joe just started his new job and his hours have been all over the place. That was Teddy jumping off the bed. She typically squawks. I'm sure you heard her. I never really shared this, but his daughter from a previous relationship does live with us. We've had custody of her since she was 9 and she's now 17. And I don't know if your teen is like this, but she will stay up all night, pull all-nighters, and then she'll crash out in the evening. So she fell asleep, so that means I have privacy and quiet to film this. So without further ado, what did I do with... Okay, I couldn't find my cash, and I was sitting on it, you guys. Oh my god. Woohoo! That is the start of this video. Okay, so I should have $396 here. Okay. So 150. Let's use the calculator. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 40. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, $396 is what we will be cash stuffing with. Let me put the junkier ones on top because I know that's going to be an issue. When I was pulling this out of the envelope before, there was one with a slit on it. Oh, here it is. I've never come across that. That's crazy. So we'll put that toward the top as well. There we go. Crappier ones are just easier to spend in person because sometimes if I do cash condensings and I pull cash out of my envelopes, it's hard to get them back into the ATM. So, all right, let's start with the wallet. And actually, I'm going to pull out my box momentarily, but I'm going to put the change in the jar. So this is how much I've accumulated. And also, just to make it clean, and I'm very no, this money that I budgeted is for this upcoming week. So I was using my credit card because I had to go to the store between Thursday and now. So I've used my credit card a few times, which is fine. I do cash on stuffings all the time. But this money that has been sitting here, and this really genuinely is from the previous pay cycle. So even though I had to go to the store and stuff like Thursday on, I did not spend this money because to me this is rollover. So anyways, so let me pull this rollover out from groceries. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had to go back to ShopRite yesterday. I have some rollover in Allison too. Because I am visually impaired, there was a deal at ShopRite when I was there in the last pay cycle, and it was buy 3 boxes of Eggos for $5. But when I was there, I was wearing contacts because it was a sunny day, and I can't see as well with my contacts, which is kind of scary when I think about it. But I genuinely thought it said 2 when I was looking in the ad when I had my face up against the freaking freezer. So yeah, I went back because I had only bought 2 boxes, and I had asked them hey, could you honor this deal? Because it was still in the deal week, and I was like, if I grab one more box, can I get that deal? And I explained to her that I misread it, and she's like, oh my god, yeah, of course. So I gained back like $1 and change, which is cool, so that helps with the rollover. Okay. Oh my gosh, I keep striking you guys. I always do that. It's very tight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total for rollover. And so this was my from pay from March, the last paycheck of March. So technically, I will be able to unstuff this cash that is in here along with credit card rewards. So stay tuned. That video will be upcoming. So it'll be exciting how much I've accumulated. Okay, and let's just go into here. And this is my bills binder. So in the front, I have my biannual, which is my car insurance. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot to do my wallet. Holy crap, you guys. That's fine. We'll do the wallet next. So 50, 70, 80 is going in, and I doubled up in this paycheck because the last cash stuffing, I completely forgot to budget for it. Because I save up for my 6-month premium, and I just don't want to get behind. Okay, so I have 200 in my high yield savings. So 250, 70, 90, wait, where are we at? 310, 320. So 320 total. That was the sound of a cat jumping up here. Kenzie, you never make appearances, and now suddenly these later videos you're making appearances. Like, who are you, girlfriend? Don't worry, that is not real. Oh, perfect timing. Thank you. And now we're going to stuff my wallet. So what I leave in my wallet is groceries for the next 2 weeks. I prefer to stuff groceries in cash. Oh, wait, let's stick to the top. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I can tend to overspend at times. Good Lord. So let's just double count that. The cats are very distracting. 50, 100, 120, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. And the reason why I pulled out in the binder was because I had said any rollover in my guilt-free Allison spending as well as grocery, that was the money that I was going to put into that rollover box. Technically, that money was mine to keep if I wanted to, really even groceries if I wanted to, but I wanted to stay consistent. This is how I had been pulling rollover, so I just wanted to keep it consistent for the entire quarter. And now we will go into my big sinking funds binder. So in the front we have my more daily spend, the ones that tend to be filled up and spent right away. So Allison is my guilt-free spending. And my uncle passed away, so this upcoming Friday I have to attend his funeral and go to my hometown area. So I'm trying not to spend this money. Because we're going to be meeting up at a restaurant after the fact, like a bunch of family. Also, I might try to stop and see my mom, and I'll want to grab her like a milkshake or something. So I have 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So this came up and it was very unexpected, of course. Like I had already built out my budget and everything. I could have moved things around since I'm only just filming it now, but I'm just leaving my budget exactly the same. Gas, which I'm so glad I budgeted for this because I absolutely need it. It's 2 hours one way. So 20 is going in, so now I have 30. That should get me close to full, not quite, but close. But it usually takes a half of a tank or slightly more there and back. And I actually decided to put money into my grocery buffer. So $10 is going in for that. So if I'm having a heavy buy week with groceries or like restocks, I can come in here and grab this money. Okay, household is getting $25, so a 20 and a 5. Oh, actually, this all goes back here. So $25, $26, $27, $28. On my trip that I just did today, it was a very small trip, but I got more dish soap, so I'll have to pull out for that. Okay, so Kitty's is getting 5, and this I actually did purchase a few like treat goodies for the cats. So I have 10, 20, 25, 30. So I'll have to pull cash from here because I use my credit card. And then Sam's Club is getting 25. I want to try to go there later this week to fill up and get gas. It's much cheaper there. Gas has gone up again, so I definitely want to try to save some money on gas. So I have 20, 25, 30, 31, 32. And I realize I'm starting to run out of things. So hopefully I can build this up a little bit. I'm going to need dishwasher fluid, trash bags, maybe even toilet paper. So that's the daily spend section. Now we're getting into the sinking funds, an area that I don't necessarily pull from all the time, but maybe occasionally, things that are building up. Okay, so we're just going to thumb back to gifts. So gifts is getting $10. And now I'll be seeing my nephew. So 20, 30, 40. I was going to use this money for Joe, but my nephew's birthday was in March, and we always get together. Every single year we've gotten together. Now I'm like, oh, maybe I should give him some money when I see him and just continue stuffing so I can get Joe's cash stuffing supplies. By the way, with Joe, he's playing catch up right now, like since he just started his job, and he only just got a first paycheck for maybe a day or two, I don't know. But he has to play catch up and stuff with his bills. So once he's caught up and is comfortable and is in a good place, then he's going to start having me budget his money out for him. So it's not going to happen as soon as I thought it was, but that's okay. I completely understand because I don't know about you guys, but when I first started budgeting, I know very much there was a lot of catch up. Like my car insurance premium. I had been putting that sucker, the 6-month premium, on my credit card for the last few cycles. So I know I had to play catch up, and like based on when I started stuffing and when the 6-month premium was going to be up, I had to like play catch up and stuff extra in those categories. So I completely understand and relate to where he's coming from with that. Kitty Emergency is going to get $5. Okay, so it has 100, 200, 300 in my high yield. So 320, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52. It's making progress, 352. Okay, and then skipping back to, oh my gosh, I got my bills. Medical is so expensive. It's insane. You pay all these premiums, and then it's like you have to pay all this money out of pocket anyways. So I basically owe $700 when it comes to, and this bill came after I did my budget. So I basically owe $700 some odd dollars because I went to the gyno, and then previous to that I went to the doctor and did blood tests and stuff like that. So I have slightly less than $500 in my FSA because I had paid for 2 copays with that. And then I have some cash in here. I have 100 in my high yield and then 10 cash. So I'm going to have to save up a little bit. And just like that, my FSA and everything for the year is depleted. Oh, it's frustrating, but I'm trying to do the right thing. I neglect my health. So links below is my other channel, and I'm going to be showcasing my journey of like weight loss and everything on that. I used to post on it a lot years ago, so if you're interested, check that out. But I was explaining on one of the videos there that I was so focused in 2024 on my debt payoff journey, and it was just so hard to focus on that, and also like health and losing weight and stuff. So now that I'm at the tail end and almost out of debt, now I'm going to start to put more focus on my health. So, I mean, this whole medical depletion thing sucks, but at least I am putting my health first. And then $46 is going into special occasions. I know it's such a random amount, but I wanted to put a very specific dollar amount to extra debt to make it an even number. So I took 4 away from what could have gone in here. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. So 20, 45, 46 going in. So let's check out where we are at. I really need to start focusing on this a bit more, because this is money for the flight and everything to go West Coast. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 135, 40, 45, 46. So I think my next upcoming cash stuffing, I'm going to put a whole bunch more to this category. So there you have it. That is my cash stuffing for the next 2 weeks. And stay tuned, as I will be showcasing Joe's journey on my channel in the upcoming weeks. If you are still here, go ahead and leave me a money emoji, whether it's, change, money bag, dollar bills, y'all, whatever, just lets me know that you are a real one. Have a great night. Bye.